The big question of the day is how to unplug. Yes, how to unplug. The real question should be, what are we actually plugging into on a day-to-day basis? There's so much focus on social media when we wake up in the morning, emails, television, reality shows, all of this stuff, and we're always plugged into this. We are checking our status updates, we are seeing if anyone's messaged us, we're seeing how many likes we've got, how many hearts we've got, whatever. It seems as if we plugged into this electronic world. We've invested in this. We're looking for ourselves outside of ourselves in this virtual world. And it's not to say that this virtual world has no power. It absolutely does, and there's merit there. And it has transformed lives and helped so many lives. But if you are investing much of your day in this world, you are unconsciously fracturing little pieces of your energy off into this space. It'll be caught in your messages, it'll be caught in your newsfeed, it'll be caught in your updates, it'll be caught in the hearts you're getting, it'll be caught in all the likes, it'll be caught in your advertising, it'll be caught in your emails, it'll be caught in all these different places. So how many different places can you invest your energy in one day and still remain completely and totally full where you are? We need to be here right now. So I asked in the beginning, what are we exactly plugging ourselves into? We're plugging ourselves into something outside of ourselves. Something that cannot necessarily be captured. Something that just passes by and moves forward. But what we can plug ourselves into is ourselves, into our connection, into us. We are what we need to replug into nature, replug into a sunset, replug into the beach, reassess why each and every moment that the phone or the computer or your emails or your Facebook and all this other stuff is receiving your full and complete attention. How do you break free of that? How do you unplug from all that and plug yourself back into yourself? Because that's what's most important. That's where you need to start. So I've got a couple tips for you, a couple ways that we can do this. So one of my first things is do not pick up the phone first thing in the morning. This is the worst thing that you can do. You're all of a sudden checking in on everybody else's world, tapping right into their space, the newsfeed, all these different people. You've already just split your energy off in so many different directions. Secondly, if you have a choice between doing something productive and going on social media or checking your email or doing something that is going to distract you from what you know you should be doing, and let's not even say should, that you know that within your heart that needs to be done or that needs to be done. Do the work that you need to do. Another way to do this is to take breaks. You do not have to be on Facebook all day. You do not have to be on Facebook while you're at dinner with your date or with family or friends. I remember going to a Valentine's Day a couple years ago, and this couple was sitting across from the table. The guy was on his phone and she was on her phone eating. What a crappy ass Valentine's Day, right? So yes, they weren't even there. They were totally in two separate places, but physically they were in the same place. My last tip is take an hour before you go to sleep to not be on any electronics. That's watching television, that's watching movies, that's going on your Facebooks and the Twitters and Instagram and all that stuff. Take an hour before, at least give yourself that time. Read a book, meditate, pray, journal, whatever works for you, but find that time to nurture your spirit at that time. If you can find the time throughout your day to constantly pick up your phone, you can find an hour at the end of the night and reinvest that energy back into yourself with a book, with prayer, with meditation, with journaling, hanging around with family, having a laugh, something that brings you back to you. That's what we need to plug into, is ourselves. That's where we're missing it.